Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the next test chamber in the RCTI. Still don't know what it stands for, but I assume the TI's testing initiative. Companions of the Grid is the name of this one. Oh, lights, thank you. Now, immediately, my plan to figure out what that button did is, oh, shit. Okay, right off the bat, I'm in a bit of trouble. What I formerly thought was going to be a test-focused test chamber, in which I, just kinda got some cubes around in a fun manner, has actually turned into a dangerous test chamber filled with deadly walls. Okay, so some quick notes. It appears that this button deactivates a couple of the emancipation grids, but not many. As a matter of fact, it just appears to be the one. This button permanently deactivates... Oh no, temporarily. Deactivates that emancipation grid, but turns that into a death field instead, which means I might be able to toss a cube through here, and then later through here to get it into there. Okay, I think that's how I'm going to get that cube through, ultimately. This one temporarily deactivates both of those emancipation fields, so I'm going to need to get the cube here soon enough. And this button... Well, this is the first room. This is the room I'm going to have to get it through before I put it through any others. So next, I'm going to place it on this button here, which allows me to go through and press this button, which allows me to place my blue portal on this side. So immediately, it just seems to me that this is going to be a very piece-by-piece puzzle, and I'm actually okay with those. Puzzles in which you just handle a little bit of stuff at a time always seem to be, I don't know, not necessarily the coolest thing of all time, but definitely a bit more interesting in my opinion than some of their counterparts. So, I think I'm just going to... Oh, dear. Okay. I'm assuming that this keeps this emancipation grid active, but how am I supposed to get it through the emancipation grid if I don't have a cube with which to block that beam? I mean, I do have the button over here for when I can eventually step on it. Oh, there's also a panel there. I wonder what that does. That'll probably be good to find out eventually. But I'm just wondering, why did these walls deactivate? And why... Because it means that I can toss something over while I'm standing on that button, but where would I toss it to? Would I toss the cube over here? Would that be an instant destruction for it? Is there anything that deactivates that laser? It doesn't appear so. Laser remains active through all attempted tests thus far. So... Oh, I can also take it through here. That's what I need to do. Okay. Back the other way. I just need to take it into this room in the first place because that was the one with the portable surface. I get it. Okay, good. Now if I deactivate this laser and then move backwards while holding this cube in the air. There we go. That's now deactivated. Which means I can pull the cube through this wall, and I'm going to wait for safety, then through the next one. Need to kind of toss it. There we go. Close enough, anyway, to a solid toss. And then I need to walk all the way back around to the entrance, where I'll be able to pull that cube out and move it a bit further along the path it needs to go. Just to say, toss it through there. Okay. Now, wander through this area and... that was actually pretty clever. I had no idea that was going to happen. I'm entirely glad that it did. Okay, so thoughts on the test chamber thus far is that the mini-test aspect definitely still working for it. I'm a big fan. But at the same time, all of the tests are fairly clever. Not all of them are completely telegraphed, like the thing with the fling platform right there. I was completely unable to see it, which is a bit of a problem because there was no way for me to know that that was going to happen. I actually assumed that the cube was going to be destroyed the moment it... Oh, don't, please don't. Holy shit. Okay, let's push that with our body away from there. Good. Now, okay, final cube door through, and I can go back up to the first floor. Excellent. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and quick save here since I have no idea what going back to the first floor is going to accomplish for me. But I can only assume that it is going to involve this sideways excursion funnel taking me over the deadly water and straight to the exit. Okay, so maybe not quite as difficult as I would have assumed. Most of this test was actually pretty intuitive, though it wasn't well laid out, if that made sense. It was just very if I had to offer criticism of it, though, and I do like to offer criticism, there was only one option at each step. There was nothing else that I could do with the cube that would allow me to continue. There was nothing, it wasn't a maze or anything of that sort, which could have had its merits, but then if you were making a maze, you'd have to give a way for the people to get through the maze, so I suppose I see where you're coming from with this. Overall, it worked out pretty well. Ooh, excuse me, I'm just yawning a lot during these episodes recently. I'm recording them in like late afternoon, so that's entirely unrelated to the time. It was a little bit simple, but a little bit simple is a lot better than entirely overcomplicated or badly telegraphed. And it was fun. I mean, the moment where it flung the cube to me, I wasn't expecting it, and it was a good thing to see, so there was that. Anyway, on to the next RCTI chamber. Alright, RCTI, oh, it's on this side this time, 08, a momentum occasion. Oh shit, okay, we're gonna be using quick saves. But immediately, one cool thing I notice is that fling platforms are being used, which is way better than the alternative. I also noticed that there is going to be a turret up there, so I'm going to have to move quickly when I get up. I am going to have to fire here and then back over here, which means I'm going to be blue to orange to over there to placing blue on the roof to flying upwards. Okay, let's do it. See if we can get through on the first try. I'm an idiot. I even told myself that it had to be blue over there, and I still didn't place it. Oh well. Let's see if we can replace that orange to be a bit neater. There we go. Oh, wonderful. But before I do that even, what is over here? Because I think that if I can manage to kill that turret, that might be pretty helpful for me. There doesn't actually appear to be much I can do over here. It's all going to be relating to the momentum I'd be able to get from the other area. Whoa, what the heck? That is a very squeaky silent door. Or very squeaky clean silent door. I mean, like, most of them will make noise when that sort of thing happens, but not that one. Alright, what in the world? There's a portalable wall past him, isn't there? Ha! Gotcha! Oh shit! I grabbed the turret? I think I grabbed the turret by accident. Okay, so now I know where that portalable wall places me. It places me over there, so I need to look down as I'm flying and place my portal on the floor here. And I can keep my blue portal, of course, where it is. And then I need to use that to get the momentum to get to that button, and soon enough the exit. That's actually pretty cool, and didn't kill me. Okay, yeah, no. Biggest point. Screwing up did not immediately kill me. I'm a big fan of things that don't immediately kill me, so, you know, that gets the brownie points there. Alright. Now, where do I need to... I'll place my blue one there. Should be able to hit the first button now. Oh no, wait, just in case it's timed, just in the unlikely event that this is completely timed, I am going to place my blue portal there, and then when I'm here, place my orange portal on the other side. I miss, so I'm going to wait for the next pass. There we go. Orange portal is now there, so I can press both buttons in quick succession, just in case I need to, because it appears that I do. And then I fling here, I go through the bounce gel, and I land on the exit. Very cleanly done. Those jump platforms, immediately, there's deadly water everywhere, but unless I actively move towards it, I wasn't about to die. There is no situation in which I was just traveling through these portals that would have ended with me flying into the deadly water. It was entirely possible, it was just a matter of pulling it off and managing to figure out what you need to do. Again, as with most of the RCTI, it's a little bit simpler than some of the art test chambers I've come across that had solutions that were not completely obtuse, but I'm okay with that in the interest of the fact that it was actually fun. Like, I love flying through the air, and this accomplished that to a great degree. That final speedy portion with the bounce gel was definitely something interesting. And overall, just the entire test chamber worked out quite well. I really have nothing else to say about it. It was good. It was very good. Again, leaves me wanting to play through more of RCTI. So, we are going to continue doing so over the next couple of days. We're more than halfway through now with the RCTI. So, I'd say we're actually probably only going to be here for, I don't know, a week maximum at this point. But that's alright, we can deal with that, and I can definitely deal with playing through a couple more of these chambers. But until tomorrow, this is Ben PA, and I'll see you all later.